Hi my diamonds, how are you all doing? This is your girl Fina. So today I want to show you guys some of my brushes. I just wanted to put this video together to show you, in case if you're looking to get brushes, the ones you should get. And just a quick disclaimer before I start, I'm not a makeup artist, so makeup is just something that I like. Some of the brushes that I'll be mentioning here, I know some of you, if you're professional, will be like, oh, you're not supposed to use. Okay, that is how I use them and that's how I like them. Okay, that's just how I'll be mentioning them. And for me, I feel like you need just 6 brushes. You don't need a whole lot. I know I have a whole lot. I went through acne and hyperpigmentation, which I'm still struggling with. So I like cleaning my brushes every 7 days after use. I have to clean my brushes. That is why I have lots of brushes. Because of the nature of my job, I don't really have time. I go to work in the morning, I go in the afternoon, in the evening, depending on my time. So majority of times I don't have time to always cleanse my brushes and some other stuff and then look after my children. So I try as much as I can to have loads so that I will use them and then store them when I want to clean them. Like if I'm using the last batch, then I will clean all the brushes and restore them, and I will have like a use for like a month or two. So that's how I've been using them. Like I said before, I feel like you need just 6 brushes. You need a liquid foundation brush, you need a concealer brush, a powder under eye brush, you need a all over face powder brush, and then you need a blush and bronzer brush. So blush and bronzer, you can use the same brush. You can just use it, wipe it off and reuse them. So that's why I said you need one brush for both of them. So you don't need tons of brushes when it comes to that. So you can get for the liquid and the powder, just use it, cleanse it and use it again. And you have one thing that can do everything: beauty blender. You can use beauty blender to do all these things that 6 brushes can do for you. You can use this side of a beauty blender to blend your foundation. Use this side, I know it's dirty, I'm sorry, I'm going to clean it. Use this side for your concealer, use the other side for your bronzer or blush. You can see this will do everything for you. So if you feel like, no, I don't need 6 brushes, I'm telling you, beauty blender will do the job for you. Now let's get into the brushes. So I'm going to start by showing you guys. So you can see all the brushes I have here. Don't let this get you overwhelmed, okay? I just brought out different brushes to show you. In case if you have any of them, just know that they will do the same job for you. And let me just start by mentioning the foundation ones. So here I have my tray for foundation brushes. You can see different brushes you can use for foundation. So you have this kind of, is this cool angle? You have this part and then a flat. This is my best when it comes to foundation brush. You have this type staple and you can see lots of bristle there. Yeah, and you have this type as well, if that's what you want. And for the first one I showed you, you have the smaller version of it as well. So, and some people like using this as their foundation, liquid foundation brush, and some like it using this as well. So you have another staple brush. You can see this staple brush is different from this one, so any of them. And you have this round full head staple brush as well. Yeah, so you can use any of these brushes and more out there that you can use as your foundation, liquid foundation brushes. Okay, now let's get into the concealer. For concealer I have just 4 to show you. You can use this one, you can see that. Recently I started using this for concealer and I am in love with this. So this for concealer, you can see the small version of it, you can see that, or this one. So any of these brushes would do well as a concealer brush. For blushes, any of these can do. Angle brush can do the job for you. This kind of brush, Real Technique brush, can do the job for you. This can do the job for you. And same, you can see this one you can use as foundation, concealer, or bronzer. This will do the job for you. So these 4 is what I have here. Lots of brushes that will do the job for you is there, but for now I just want to show you these 4. They are the ones that I like using for blushes, liquid blushes. And for liquid bronzers, I have these ones here for liquid bronzer. Liquid bronzer and liquid blushes, you can use the same brush for them. I like using angle brushes when it comes to liquid bronzer because it will give you that, let me use a clean one to show you. It will give you this angle. You can see that's just staple where the arc of your cheek is, and just staple that. See that? For bronzer. And your blush is up here, so you can use that as a blush, you can use that as a bronzer. So this dirty one as well, you can use that, or you can use that here. So these are, you can see my liquid one, I've got how many angles here? 3 angles. Yeah, I know. And you can use this type as well, same as the foundation one. Let me look for a neat one. Okay, yeah, this one is neat. So this one would do really well for bronzer. Look, you put that there and you just go on like that, and it can do well as a blush. You see that? So you don't really need much. When you use them, just clean it up and reuse them. Just have a towel around you and just wipe it off, reuse them. Okay, for under eye powder, I love using stuff like this for under eye. This small one from Real Technique, I like it. This one as well is from Real Technique, I like. And sometimes I like using this big fluffy one because it helps you to pack a whole lot of powder and staple under the eyes, and same as this. So any of this will do the job for setting your under eye. And now let's talk about all over face powder. All over face powder is where I have a whole lot to show you guys. All over face powder, you can use a brush like this. You see that? Side, and it's full. So this can really do the job. Angled brush, big angle brush can do the job as well. This kind of brush is for all over face powder. You can see Real Technique has got the same brush as well. So you can see we've got this and that, they are just the same thing, but this is from Morphe, this is from Real Technique. Most company has got this kind of all over face powder. So I'm going to put the Real Technique one down and show you guys different brushes. You can see this one is from Kiko. The Kiko one and this Morphe one, they are the same for all over face powder. So I'm going to put the Morphe one down and let's use the Kiko one. So look, these are different face brushes that I have. This one is dirty, I'm going to clean this one. So yeah, you can see how big and fluffy this one looks. And then you have this one that is almost as big as this one, but the side, they are almost the same. See that? But this one is fuller than this one. So I'm going to put this one down and let's talk about this full. So you have this full round-headed brush for all over face. You have this one that goes that way, and then you have angle brush, and then you have this circle and then goes up like that. So these four brushes, any can work for all over face powder. So those are for all over face powder. And for highlighting your face, these fan brushes, I have the small one, the full one, and you can use brush like this to highlight. Or I like using something like this. Do you see the bristle? This one is from Morphe, kind of like strong. I don't know why. This is just good for highlighting for me. I like it. So these are brushes that I love for highlighting. If you like using tools to apply your primer or your SPF, I like this one, something like this. So not just this company, anything like this will do the job for you. So yeah, you can use this one. And for nose contouring, any of these brushes can do the job. So angle brush for the nose, or just the round brushes like that, and something like this would do a great job when it comes to contouring the nose. And something like this as well can do the job for nose. You can see that. And for applying foundation on the face, these are the tools, lots of them. Different companies have got different brushes for applying foundation on the face. So yeah, any of these three can apply foundation on the face. You know, when you put your brow pencil and then to clean up your brow with a concealer, any of these brushes can do the job. So you can see what they look like. But for me, I prefer using something like this to clean my under eye after brow pencil, because you can see it's angle brush. So when you put it this way, it just goes like that. But if you are a beginner, I will recommend you getting something like this. But if you know how to use it, any of these ones will do the job for you. Now finally, let's talk about the eyes. I am not good with eyeshadows. I try my best. Eyes, I feel like you need these 7 brushes. Not really like a must. I'm going to tell you why, then you pick the one you want. Whenever I'm doing my eyeshadows, I always use these 7 brushes. This one, this fluffy one here, you can see these two, they are different. So this one here, I used to pack a punch, and then, you know, like the dark color or whatever I want to put here, I use this one. And to cut my crease, I use something like this. So it helps me to just pack a little bit on the corner like that and go in like that. And this one just helped me to finally mix, like to make everything marry together. I like using this one. And then these days I want to use shimmer eyeshadow and I don't want to use my finger to do it. I use this one to just pack it here. Or maybe I want to use a different eyeshadow and I just use that to pack that here. Oh God, I just hope this works. I don't know how I'm explaining this, but I just hope you understand it. And then for liquid eyeliner, if I put on a liquid eyeliner, maybe a liquid eyeliner from a pot, I like using this to apply my liquid eyeliner. And for under eye, if I apply my product, I love using this under my eye. And this one comes in if I have my, what's it called, to highlight the corner of my eyes. I use this to put that highlighter there. That is why I said I use this 7. You can skip this if you are someone that don't like putting highlighter on the corner of your eyes. You can skip this. If you are someone that don't like eyeliner, if you are someone that don't like wings, like doing wings with eyeliners, you can skip this one. Under eye, you need this one. So these ones, this 5, I feel like you need them. This one is just if you do, but this 5, I feel like you need them. So those are my recommendation. And when you put your concealer under your eyes, you need something like this. I have just this one. I can't find the other. I have just this one that I use. I don't have another one. Different companies, but something like this is what I use to share out the concealer under my eyes. So yeah, this one is good for sharing out concealer under the eye. So that is 8 for all the brushes. Now I'm going to grade the companies that I get my brushes from, just in case if you're looking to get brushes, so you know where to get your brushes. The ones that I really love, I'm going to say they are good. The ones that I like, I'm going to say they are okay. And the ones that I don't really like, I'm going to say they are just there. Okay, so let's go with the good companies that I like. Beauty Bay. Next, Beauty Bay brushes are really good. Got 2 sets of brushes from Beauty Bay that I really love. This set and this one in here. Every brushes that I got from this set, they are really good. And I got some single ones, they are good. So for good, Beauty Bay. Next, their brushes are really good. Got this brush from them. I have been using this brush since 2000 or 2001, and no single of the bristle has fallen out. I have been washing these brushes, but look at, so good. Real Technique is a very good. Everything I have from Real Technique, I have been using for a very long time. They are really good. Real Technique brushes are really good. And another one is Morphe. Brown head and the black head brushes, I love them. Black and white brushes, I love them. So these are the good ones. See these two, this one here. Any brushes from Morphe that you see that have this combination or this one, they are really, really good. Streetwear Cosmetics brushes are really good. I am telling you. I know, sorry, this one is dirty. So look at the bristles. Like, I have washed these brushes twice now and the fallout is not there. These Streetwear Cosmetic brushes are really good. These are just the brushes that I have that I'm telling you guys. Now we're going into the OK brushes. OK brushes are Spectrum. Spectrum, I have their brushes. Like this one is from Spectrum. Is not bad. So I don't want to put them in good. Good are the ones that I know that I have used for a very long time and I've watched them and they stood the test of time, and that is why I put them in good. Spectrum, I don't want to put Spectrum in good because I've watched Spectrum just once and nothing happened. Is very good. So yeah, it feels like Spectrum will be good, but let me just put Spectrum in OK. And the next one is made by Mitchell brushes. So these are all made by Mitchell brushes. They are not bad. I have washed them twice, but yeah, I just think they are good. They are okay. And then the last but not the least are the Sephora brushes. Sephora brushes, I know they have different ones, but these ones are Sephora brushes, the ones that you get in a set, because every Sephora brushes I have, I got them in a set, and I feel like they are good. Okay. Sephora brushes are leaning towards good, not okay. But the sets that I got, some of them are okay, not good. So that is why I just put them in good. So just know that everything that is in good and okay, you can get from them. They are good. So, and the last one that is just there. So the one that is just there is Morphe Whitehead brushes. Morphe Whitehead brushes is a no-no for me. Look at them. Every single one of them. This is just, look. If you do like that, you will always have a fallout. Look. Every single one of them. So Whitehead brushes from Morphe should be a no-no. And then the last one is the Face Theory. Look. Face Theory brushes. is a no-no. The last one is Pale Louise. Pale Louise brushes, you can see that. I really love how soft her brushes are. I love, they are really soft, but look, just once I wash them, look, it's all falling out. So yeah, Pale Louise is just there for me. Okay, so yeah, that is it. That is all my brushes. So if you are looking to get good brushes, try Morphe, the brown and the black and white head. Try Real Technique. Real Technique, they are affordable and they are good. So try next. Their brushes are really good. Trigwear Cosmetics, their brushes are good. Beauty Bay brushes are really good. And the ones that I will tell you to stay away from is Face Theory, their brushes, Morphe, their whitehead brushes, P. Louise, P. Louise brushes are really good, but just that I was disappointed that I washed it just once and this is what I'm getting. But when it comes to the bristles are really soft and good, like skin friendly. And one thing with me, I don't like hard bristles when it comes to brushes because my skin is sensitive. So if they are hard, they will poke my skin. So this is one staple brush that I love. It's so soft on the skin. I don't like brushes that are really tough on the skin like this one. That is why I picked this one for my highlighter, because it's really hard. Like the bristles are not soft that much. So yeah, so I rather have it just that way. Just wanted to show you guys my brushes, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please turn on your post notification so that whenever I post a video, you'll be the first to be notified. And above all, please help your girl hit 2,000. I'm nearly there. Please help me hit 2,000. And yeah, that is it. Don't forget to show yourself love, and I will catch you guys again in my next video. To have a lovely day. Quick. Let me see if I can do this quickly. Close it, and then you shouldn't make noise, please. I'm coming. Yeah, get your trouser. I'm coming. Hi, my. Oh God, I need water. All these things I need.